Okay, so I had a question come in from one of our clients, and basically what he's trying to do is create a beam system, which he's able to do, but use different beams. Right now, it's only allowing him to select the beam that's preloaded with the default template. So let's go ahead and clear this out and back up. We'll start off, just to keep it neat and clean, we're going to go ahead and draw a floor in here. 0 is fine, and we'll just make it this. And basically, I'm just going to replicate the current situation he's in. So, if I come over to Beam System, click here, I can go ahead and first set my boundary line, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the Pick Lines tool with Tab. So I've specified the area, and let's say I want my beams spanning in this direction, the vertical direction. I'll select there and then select the line, and that'll change that span direction indicator. So now that that's set, I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And now when I come down to a 3D view, one thing you'll notice is that the beams are actually too high. So I'm going to go ahead and select the system with Tab. Once you get that dashed line, that's the beam system. And I'm going to set it down 3 inches because I know that's the thickness of my slab there. It's actually a little bit lower. We'll take it down 5 inches. But basically you get the idea. So we have this beam here. Now here's the issue. The one it's bringing in is the 12 by 26. So if I select the beam system, and I come over here, beam type, that's my only option. So basically that's where we're at right now. So what we need to do is, a beam system is a system family, and it uses other families inside of it. So it uses beam type families. So I need to load in more beams basically. So if I go ahead and go to my Insert tab and go to Load, go over Structural, Framing, Steel. He was looking for a 12-inch. We'll do a K-series bar joist angle web, but you can see all your different joist options here. I'm going to bring that in, and it's going to bring up a type catalog, and these are used basically to keep your file sizes to a minimum. Instead of bringing in every single different size, it defaults to bring up this catalog, and then you can pick and choose which ones to bring in. So you can get as detailed, selecting what the WT is, but for this example we're just going to do a 1 foot high 12K3. And hit OK. So now you'll notice it's loading it in here. When I go ahead and select that beam system and come over to here, that now becomes an option. So now when I select there, you notice it updates, and now I've changed the beam type. I'm going to change to a shaded view so you get a better idea. I just want to take this opportunity to also show you an example of this happening if we go ahead and go back to regular floor plan and click on our wall here. And if I go in Edit Type, and edit the structure, and I'm going to Section View to enable my sweep tools, if I go to Sweep, you'll notice I can add a profile here, and it comes in with these. So these are the only ones that are loaded. Profiles are key because you can have a wall sweep profile, you could also have a railing profile, and that's something you set in the family settings in the family editor. So I'm going to show you now is, let's say I wanted to have a different profile there. Well, one thing I could do is I could go ahead and go New Family, and you'll notice the different profiles. These are defaulted to have the settings, but I'm just going to go in here to show you where it's set in case you have a problem where I created my profile, I loaded it into the project, but I still cannot select it within that wall sweep. So that's probably because you have the wrong template selected, or you edited a profile that was created with the wrong template. But if I just go ahead and open up one of these, you'll notice on the right, Profile Usage Generic. Generic will show up in wall sweep. It's the only other one that'll show up in wall sweep other than wall sweep. So you got to make sure that's set correctly too. So I just wanted to show an example where you have another situation where walls are system families and they use profile families to kind of elaborate on them, create new things. So that more or less covers that question.